does Motocross of Nations still hold the same prestige it once did?
I just, it's crazy that it's just, this whole thing is put over 2 days.
Yeah. But, like, does it hold the same, I don't know, the same value, the same excitement?
Are you trying to take out the whole what's better, European rider, the MXGP rider, or the pro motocross? Are you trying to separate that?
Well, look, we've talked about this already, so we're setting it up. I honestly, to me, like Motocross of Nations is cool. I like it. It needs to still be around because it's a whole team and a country, and Olympics and motocross. But we know that Feld and MX Sports are getting into bed together and creating the Super Motocross World Championship.
Come on, that's a bit rough, but yeah.
Well, they are.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They are getting together and creating a Super Motocross World Championship.
Wait, you could have said that they're just like buddies, like they become buddies, but you said getting into bed together, so that's kind of like
they're doing business.
Okay,
where do you do business? In the bedroom, Jesse? Don't you?
Oh, okay. I don't, but if you do, that's okay with me. That's fine.
This is why I keep losing deals.
Yeah, that's why.
Maybe you need to get in the.
Get into bed.
Apparently.
No, Nick needs to get in the bedroom,
Yeah.
not Trent.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Anyway,
we digress.
Yeah.
I had a serious talk.
No, this is serious.
Yeah.
They're getting together, right, to not combat World Supercross, but we all know what it is. Okay, cool, spade a spade. And they've also been talking to David Lalonga, who's the owner of Infront or CEO of Infront, who does MXGPs, and they're trying to coordinate the schedules to all line up to obviously the crescendo being Motocross of Nations, right? Can we just take this Super Motocross World Championship away for a sec and then get with Infront and actually have a Motocross World Championship thing between USA and Europe? Because that's always the battle, isn't it? Like, all you think is like, is the American riders better than the European riders at motocross? Why don't we just have like a little 3-round series where we take the best MXGP riders and the best MX1 riders that both countries have to offer and put them head to head in Europe and America?
If someone funded it, it would work.
Well, if you're going to go like that, then why don't you say, why doesn't European, like MXGP, which is the World Championship, wait until April when the Supercross World Championship, the Supercross Championship is finished, and go, let's run from there so the American guys can also race the World Supercross Championship. The World Motocross Championship.
Yeah, I don't think, because that won't work with obviously budgets and things.
No, it'll never work. Yeah. But like, if you're going to go like that, why not do that? And then why don't go World Supercross, WSX, does the same thing. Like, everyone works together, but no one wants to do that.
It's funny you mention it, because next year the MX of Nations is getting pushed very later in the year, late October, early November, and they are doing that so it fits in better with the Americans.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean. They are working together.
Yeah.
So World Supercross is the ugly stepchild that nobody wants to talk about.
No, but I don't think they're the ugly stepchild.
They're
the
not.
good-looking one.
They're not.
Adam Bailey's
Alan
a good-looking guy.
But
I wasn't going to say that, but you did.
We're okay. We're all comfortable here. But that's what I mean. Like, it's MXGP or Infront, Feld, and MX Sports are trying to not let World Supercross exist.
Yeah, I know that, but they're
not going to work with them.
But pushing MX of Nations later in the year isn't gonna work with the AMA guys, because those guys are still getting ready for Supercross if it gets too late in the year.
No, so it's gonna be the week after the final race of the World Supercross, World Super Motocross.
Yeah,
whatever that is.
But no one knows dates yet.
No, they don't. But they're all working together, and that's what I mean.
Yeah.
So I'm like, can't they work together and give us what we really want?
Yeah.
Put up a decent purse. Pay the American teams a bit of money to go to Europe and pay the European teams a bit of money to come to America. Have one round in America, one round in Europe, which will give them the best of both worlds, and really put them together, both MX2 and MX1. Like, let's get both the 250 riders and the 450 riders, and let's really just settle it each year. Like, who's better? Let's go. Like, because it'll come off the back of the Motocross Championship for Americans, so they're well into motocross, and then obviously Europeans do it all year round. I'm more excited for that. That would excite me more than, because we only ever see like 3 riders from each country. We didn't see Geyser, we didn't see Hurlings, we didn't see Fevra, we didn't see any of those good guys. And so it's like, well,
hopefully, you know,
America are better this
now
year.
that they're, you know, creating a relationship together, you know, maybe that is something we see, or a hybrid or something like that in the future. It'll all just come back down to money. See, the part of it I don't understand is this Raise It for USA thing. Okay, so they raised $50,000 to send these teams to Redbud. Why?
I don't understand that.
Yep. So,
The teams are based in America. I don't get it.
yeah. But they needed to fund it, which says to me the manufacturers do not fund this. It is bizarre. They had to come up with $50,000 and give that to Star Yamaha Racing and Honda HRC to send the teams to the races. And apparently AMA had to fund a heap of it as well. I just don't understand that part of it.
Well, maybe because, like, obviously the manufacturers, in their budget that they give the teams, they don't put Motocross of Nations in there, because every year the Motocross of Nations team is taking a different rider from a different team, and maybe that's what it is. I don't really know.
Yeah.
But, you know, at the end of the day, if you split 50 grand over three teams, it's not going to cover that much anyway. So like,
apparently AMA put it a fair bit in it.
Yeah, and as I said, like the Motocross of Nations its own thing, and I don't want it to go away. That's not what I'm saying here. I would just like to, instead of seeing this, like, and this is no, you know, slide on Feld and MX Sports, but I don't really want to see more Supercross with the same guys. Like,
no, I'm sick of it by the end of the championship.
Yeah,
anyway.
if we're working with MXGP, let's put something that the fans really want to see, because that's always the age-old debate. And they try and go, we'll settle it at MX Nations. It never gets settled, because all you're going to say is Hurlings wasn't there, and Fevre wasn't there, and all these other guys that are fast weren't there. So America won, on home soil, but it's still not settled that America's the best
For
riders.
this to happen, one thing needs to happen. You know what that is?
What's that?
They need to part ways with FIM.
Well, the World GPs won't.
Yep.
You know that. There'd be a way around that.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that I want to get that out in the world, and let's let it chatter around and see where it lands. But
you know,
do you want to start your own race? Like, isn't that what Jace is doing at Gypsy Tales? Like, you know, we could start our own race. We could try and bring some hype, and like, we'll call some people out.
We're good at that. Don't worry.
Sorry, Jace, I'm just talking shit.
we can do
it. Has that thing gone dead? That race, or
I don't even know. What
don't be surprised if that thing happens.
Yeah, true.
I would not be surprised.
Oh, that one. Yeah, the Hurlings one.
Hey, now that I think about it, me getting laughed at on the golf course in the US for the Team USA, I may have had something to do with them winning. It's a far fetch, I know.
No, it's not. Okay, because we all know that you
what
bleed,
do you mean?
bleed red, white, and blue.
Yeah. You may as well be American. You can talk with an American accent.
I can give it a go. I'll give it a go.
There was something in the group chat today, and I felt like writing back. Don't you guys know that Nick's from the fucking motherland? We're not talking about Australian riders.
Hey, just sharing the love.
You're America. Well, you're out there with your hand on your chest, and the national anthem was playing, weren't you?
Raise the USA.